Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new podcast show called The Ramble. It is a show that will be discussing world news and anything that has gone viral. My name is Layla. I'm your host.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm one of the hosts of Pop Shop, and I'm here to help out my girl Layla.
I'm Amanda, and I'm also here to help out and speak some truths about, anything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So I want to start this off with talking a little bit about the Super Bowl, which obviously happened on Sunday.
It was so bad. It was so
You know,
bad.
some people are not very pleased with how it turned out, and some people
We talked
have
about
their
the
opinions.
halftime show or the game itself, because both of them were tragic.
Well, I'm not a football person, so I did watch the halftime show only. But I just want to talk about the whole SpongeBob thing.
Oh my god, please.
I believe Travis Scott was performing and SpongeBob interrupted, or was the other way around? I forget.
Other way around.
Other way
Okay.
They played like the intro to the SpongeBob
Sweet Victory.
People like on the internet wanted the whole entire song to represent the creator who died last year. And I was like, hell yeah, because I'm part of the community, I guess. I mean, everyone is.
We were raised on SpongeBob. Let's do it.
Right, exactly. So then Sicko Mode starts playing after that, and I'm like, oh my god, they butchered it.
How dare they?
So the story goes, last year, a mega fan launched a petition requesting that the Super Bowl honor SpongeBob's creator, Steven Hillenburg, who recently died. More than 1.2 million people signed it, and SpongeBob ended up introducing Travis Scott to the crowd. But for many nautical non-censors, it was far from a sweet victory. Hence the name of the song. To be honest, this didn't really strike me as upsetting. Hey, I mean, this is the way that they did it, and I don't think that it deserves that much attention. What do you guys think?
I mean, you're right about it doesn't deserve so much attention, but the whole fact that a lot of people wanted it was kind of like disappointing to the fact that they kind of like didn't honor a hero, like a quote hero, from our time who passed, which is the only reason why I was like so involved and so wanted it so bad. I mean, I know some NHL game they played the whole entire thing, and I watched that clip and I was like, this is what I wanted from the Super Bowl, but it was fine that the NHL did it as well. I mean, it's great that people are recognizing, and like some things like it's like recognizing this creator of SpongeBob is like recognizing Stan Lee. It's like I mean, Stan Lee's like all the like higher. No one can really
All
beat
hail
him.
Stan Lee.
I mean, Stan Lee's up there with Bob Ross, but like on the next level down, there's the SpongeBob creator, and it's kind of like a test to what he did in his lifetime for our children, or our childhood rather. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. If they had this petition going and they had like 1.2 million sign it, why not like make it with a bang? You know what I mean? But like, so I do agree with that. But the fact that it's going viral and people are like actually really, really, really upset about it is something that I don't understand. But
I mean, I understand for SpongeBob superfans, because I have a lot of SpongeBob superfans in my life where all they were looking forward to was watching the halftime show just to hear Sweet Victory. We were all looking forward to listening and watching Maroon 5 play Sweet Victory. But then all of a sudden, Sicko Mode comes on. And I would remember I was sitting in the dining hall.
Rick rolling. With the 21st century.
Yeah, I remember I was literally sitting in the dining hall with all my friends, and there were other people around us. We were all singing Sweet Victory. We were all chanting. We were all excited. And then I just sat there patiently waiting. I was practically hanging on to the table, and I'm like, when are they going to play Sweet Victory? When are they going to play Sweet Victory? Why are they not playing Sweet Victory? And I looked at my friend, I'm like, is this Sweet Victory? This is not Sweet Victory. I'm not okay with this.
Well, also, a lot of the people who signed that petition don't watch sports. So the only reason that they watched the show, the football show, was to see the halftime show. And, like, a lot of us watch it also for just the cartoons as well. I know some people who just...
The commercials.
The commercials, thank you.
Yeah, the commercials.
The commercials. It was kind of like a whole bunch, so, like, NFL got, like, a whole bunch more income for that viewers. But then the disappointment led up. So, I mean, the NFL still has the money, but, like...
Yeah. I was upset that they didn't play it because I was looking forward to hearing, like, a very popular band play a very popular song on a kids' TV show that we grew up with, that so many people grew up with. I was really looking forward to it. I was so excited, but no. Sicko Mode had to come on, and then I saw this meme on Instagram where it's Patrick holding the trombone or some kind of instrument under his armpit. He raised his hand and he's like, is Sicko Mode the same as Sweet Victory? And then you see Squidward saying, no, Patrick, Sicko Mode is not the same as Sweet Victory.
That is one thing that I like about how, like, salty people are about this, is the memes that come out of it.
Love memes!
Like, that's the whole reason why I'm okay with it being, like, prolonged for so long, that these people are so upset about it. I mean, it's over and done with, so, like, at this point, I wouldn't care anymore, but, like, I still get those rich memes. So.
I love memes. I found this article online, and I thought it was really sweet. The title of it is, Florida woman suffering a stroke said she needed, air quote, help. Her dogs ran and got it. And below it said, the woman who was speaking said, I said, Mommy needs help. And then they were gone, the woman said. And I was reading this article, and obviously this woman was having a stroke. She was there with her 2 dogs, Sadie and Bella. They noticed that she fell down to the ground, and keep in mind, she was home alone. She just looked at her dogs and said, Mommy doesn't feel well. They ran out the door. They ran across the street. They got the neighbor across the street, and then the neighbor came over to check on her, called 911, and then an ambulance came and took her out. And the lady said what's really odd is that her front door is always locked, so just by dumb luck or coincidence, the door just happened to be unlocked so that the dogs could push through the door and go get the neighbor. So I thought that's a cute little story, because I don't know about you guys, but I like dogs. Dogs are pretty cool. I mean, like most of the listeners here, we are millennials. Stereotypical millennials are obsessed with dogs. So, yeah.
See, your cat can't do that.
I mean, some cats can. I love my cat. My cat sometimes acts like she's a dog, but I don't know if she could do this. She would probably take 2 steps outside, look around, hear a car go down the road, and then run back inside.
I think that article just goes to show that dogs are so, like, intuitive, and we don't really see them as that. Like, their senses are very, very, aware, much more aware than we actually know.
Yeah. And
this is the reason why, like, people hire service dogs.
Yeah.
Especially certain breeds are, like, better to have around kids than others. And not just because of aggression or anything, but, like, this dog knows how to handle a kid, or if something happens. Like, golden retrievers are always, like, great for everything.
Here is a story that says people found rubber in their chicken nuggets and now they're being recalled.
I saw, my roommate showed me that because she's obsessed with chicken nuggets. And, I mean, who isn't? But, like, I saw that and she's like, no, not in my nugs.
No.
So the story goes, Tyson Foods is voluntarily recalling all 5-pound bags of white meat panko chicken nuggets that were produced on November 26, 2018, after consumers reportedly finding pieces of soft blue rubber. The Food Safety and Inspection Service says the nuggets ended up in stores worldwide, nationwide, not worldwide.
How did they get in there?
How does
That's
rubber...
the thing, whether it was a mistake or because they're actually messing with our food and we don't know it, and the blueness of the rubber is actually what's in your chicken and you don't know it. Imagine that.
Please do not say that to me in my
I don't want to eat rubber when I'm eating chicken nuggets. I just want to have some chicken nuggets and a large fry and a milkshake.
Listen, when you bite into a chicken nugget, what does it look like? It doesn't actually look like chicken. It looks like...
No, sometimes it does.
It looks like sponge. It looks like sponge.
No, Purdue uses, like, real white meat chicken. Like, I bite into Purdue nugget, I'm like, oh, this is actually fresh. But then I bite into, like, for example, Tyson, I'm like, yeah.
It's a little squishy, yeah.
It's not like pizzazzled. I don't know. It's not fresh. It's not real. It's It's fake.
I just think Tyson.
Chicken.
It's fake chicken.
Listen,
It's not fake to these thighs.
McDonald's. These are the two co-hosts that I have.
We love you, Layla. We love you.
But, like, the thing is that if I bite into a chicken nugget and I don't see, like, the actual chickenness of the chicken nugget, then I won't continue eating it. Like, I do not like those spongy chicken nuggets. Like, I don't like the McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Oh, no, dog. Yeah.
But, like, I don't like the texture of them. I like the taste of them, so sometimes I'll give in.
You don't.
But
I love McDonald's chickens. I've been craving McDonald's chicken nuggets for the last week.
No. Oh, you know whose chicken nuggets I don't like at all?
Who?
Burger King.
Really?
Yeah, I don't eat those. The only fast food place I go to is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, because that's real chicken.
But even then, I don't like the people who head the company because of the LGBT stuff that they do or
oh, true.
Whatever. But I'm like, I can't stop eating their fries. So that's the only...
It's addictive. Their food's very addictive.
Right.
So did you guys hear about that Ariana Grande tattoo?
Yes.
I didn't
right?
know
So
that.
she just released her song 7 Rings, and she got a tattoo in Japanese that's supposed to say 7 rings. But the tattoo actually says Japanese barbecue. And so she went and tried to fix it to make it say 7 rings because individually one word says 7 and the other word says rings. So when you put them together, they actually say Japanese barbecue. And she tried to fix it and it just made it worse because apparently when she added something to it, it just made it Japanese barbecue finger.
Oh, God. See, that's one thing about tattoos that I personally have to look into before I finally decide which tattoo I want to get. Like, I have 2, as these 2 can see. One's on my forearm and one's on my shoulder. And I put, thought into each of them. I had to figure out if I wanted these ones, if it had enough meaning to me, and I was going to like it down the line, and that it means something. Like, either, you read it, or it means something to me personally. Like, my first one was on my forearm, and it's it's an image of a barefoot hoof print, because when I had my horse, she was barefoot, because shoes are expensive, and
they are.
They're
very expensive.
Very expensive. So it reminds me of her. This one, and it's going to be more, the one on my shoulder is a sunflower, and eventually I'm going to add more flowers trailing down to my side of my... yeah.
That just sounds painful, honey.
Not all the way down my side, just a little touch on the ribs. But
Ow.
it's the flower, my favorite flower, my grandmother's favorite flower, my other grandmother's favorite flower, and my mother's favorite flowers. So, or other people that are important to me other than my brother, because he wants a rose and I'm not putting a rose on my body. So something meaningful like that, so I know I will never regret it, because these people mean something to, both the horse and my family mean something to me. So something like words, I'm very hesitant to get.
Yeah.
Especially if you're getting it in a different language. I don't understand why she would not research this.
Research it even
well enough
even
before she got it.
Google Translate, even though it's not always correct, you can see like, oh, this is what the character kind of should look like. But then you would have to go either ask someone
who knows the language well and say, if I put these together, does it mean something different, or what does this look like to you?
Right, or like just just go to your local Chinese place and just see, like, is this right? Like, I don't know.
No, but that's a valid point, though.
It kind of is, but they sometimes just scare me too. So.
Okay, everyone, that wraps it up. Thank you, Emily and Amanda, for accompanying me for this podcast, and thank you to our listeners. Tune in for the next show of The Ramble.
Stay classy, Del Val.